What's up, everybody? It's DL Cows back again with episode 7 of the podcast, Win the Day. And this special guest is my dad, someone I hold dear and true to my heart. We're going to pick his brain a little bit about what it means to be a father, his relationship with mental health, and we're just going to get into it. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Win the day. Let's go.
I gotta win the day. It's today, a great day to be great. No, I can't sit back and wait. No, I gotta win the day. It's today, a great day to be great. No, I can't sit back and wait. Win the day, 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 go win the day. Win the day, 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 go win the day.
All right. Hello. Hey, Pop.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. So, this is...
That's my song of the day I woke up to this morning. So, yeah. So I just want to drop that in real quick. Yeah, that's foreplay.
Okay.
But I'll go ahead and pause it. That's good enough. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Some introduction. That was a first. Well, happy Father's Day.
Thank you, baby. It's a good one too.
Yes, it is.
Good having you this weekend.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how are you doing on the mental scale?
10.
You're at a 10. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm about a 9.
About 9.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a 15 once you drink that coffee.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I always wake up with a 10. Pray and make your bed. Every
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Small wins.
Mm-hmm.
So, getting into it, what is something that you see in me that you also see in you?
Oh, your calmness, your personality, your loving, some things I see in you I wish I had more in me. You're eager to get things done. You're very smart. I wish I had a brain like you. Yeah, you're sharp. You're just a good person, baby. You have a real calm and peace about yourself.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Feels pretty good to hear.
Yeah.
And I would guess some things that I see in myself that I also see in you. I'd say like just how kind of cool. I think you're pretty cool.
Yeah, we're pretty cool people.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty cool. We're good company.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, getting more into fatherhood, what is your favorite part of fathering?
This.
Oh, okay.
Being around the kids and learning new things every day from you guys, because I'm still learning how to be a father, still being a father every day.
Yeah.
And then when you guys are going through your careers and your experiences that I'd never been in before. That's why I ask you guys questions. How is it? But tell me about this. Tell me about that, because I want to know. Because you're teaching me things, So you're y'all a lot smarter than I am, so I can ask y'all questions, Yeah. So that's it. Really, just being a father, and just waking up every day wanna hear your voice sometimes,
Okay. That's good. So, since that's your favorite part of fathering, what is the hardest part? Like, what do you think?
Not hearing from y'all.
Oh, okay.
That's yeah. And just being a parent, period, is hard. But I don't let difficult things get me down, because I still have to be up. I still have to be strong for you guys. And so that's why if you go through something, yeah, it'll hurt me, but I'm not gonna go through it with you on that same level that your kids are on. I still got to have a mindset that I'm leading, so I still have to stay sharp and try not to be, and stay focused and not get upset that y'all are upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to be you got to be cool and calm and prevail for the kid,
Mm-hmm.
for your children. So, yeah,
Okay.
but the hardest thing is just not communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you tell your other siblings that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll hear it.
Yeah, they gonna hear it. Knuckleheads.
Okay. So speaking of, I want to get into like what are some growing pains that you had like with me? Like what is, and basically what I mean by growing pains is like, I guess like a hard experience or something
Yeah.
like had to go through to grow.
God, you didn't. You were such a good kid. The only problem we ever had, baby, was when I forgot your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You just blowing up. I said, girl, you ain't worried about no damn birthday. Shoot, what's gonna happen if you get sick? That's what we worried about. Shoot, that was about the only thing. That was what, your sophomore year in college?
Yeah. Yeah, I think my first year at PV.
Yeah, I can.
Mm-hmm.
You don't listen to your mother. I say boo, and you start crying. And it was very easy. Never had to put my hands on you. Never had to give you a spanking. I just say, Diddy, you just start crying.
Yeah. I don't like when you get serious. Like, no, let's keep it fun. Okay, so speaking like as a man, you don't carry the child for the 9-month, term, but so what was your role like during the pregnancy?
Keeping her
all your kids?
Well, a true man you don't carry the child, but you carry the burden.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to ease the burden. That's what a father does. They ease the burden of the people he love. And so when she's carrying the baby, you want to keep peace. You don't want to, because you don't want to upset her.
Mm-hmm.
And that puts trauma on the baby. You
Mm-hmm.
got to kiss more ass. You got to sit up here and listen to stupid shit when they want to just go rant. You just got to take it.
Yeah.
You just got to take it. Take it for a couple of years. Then after a couple of years, when the baby start eyes open, saying, "Daddy, now it's time to take the gloves off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the way we're gonna do it. This way we're gonna raise the kid and the child, and that's it." But yeah, you got to keep the mother at peace. She just keep her happy, because she's raising your baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So what so like how was your like sensitivity level? Did you become more sensitive after having kids, or like, and just the more sensitive to like feelings or like even like mental health? Like did you think about how did that?
No, I ain't become more sensitive. If anything, I became more stronger. I became more of a warrior. I always have a warrior mindset. That man, I always have to be a warrior. But you be a warrior while you're working in the garden. You see what I'm saying? I can still be in the garden.
Yeah.
But it's at the snap I can turn it on. So I'm not a gardener trying to pretend to be a warrior. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing, it's not the sensitivity, it's the patience.
Okay.
Yeah, you learn patience. You got to have an ocean of patience. Because, being a new father, I didn't have anyone to talk to or go to, the way we grew up. And so that's when I started reading books, looking at different men, how they father, and then sit and listen and not be a burden to other people, but sit up and listen to other men and what they doing as fathers. Hey man, how'd you get all your kids to graduate and go to college and stuff? And they'll tell you, you have to value education, and as a man, you sacrifice and sacrifice in service. You know, those are two things that I learned from Jesus. You know, you sacrifice, you serve, and you sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
You always, delay. You know, you delay your gratification for later on. You know, if you have to wear a pair of shoes that's out of style for 3-4 years, like I did, you know, that's what you do. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know it ain't easy being a parent, so I can only imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure you could be a parent. Just knew I was gonna get 5 kids out of you, but yeah, so it's cool. It's cool.
5.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, so what is something that you remember that you learned from your dad that you won't ever forget?
There's 2 things I always remember. He, because my, pops was, he had his mental issues, so.
Mm-hmm.
But then he always said, treat people the way you want to be treated, and never, always be truthful to your parents, your doctor, and your lawyer. Those are 3 people you don't lie to, but those are the 3 people that's gonna help them get you out of trouble.
Yeah.
But other than that, he was just fun to be around, funny. Pops was an alcoholic. He wasn't an alcoholic drunk, but he drank beer every day and mixing in with his mental pills and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And see him going through stuff like that made me, I was never ashamed, but I loved him, and it showed me how to love.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a loving, caring man. Never spanked me. Never. We just. I always want to try to make sure I want to take care of him. I never want to get him angry.
Mm-hmm.
And so it wasn't too much that he taught me. Pick us up on the weekend. We hang out with our cousins.
Yeah.
It was just fun to be around him.
Mm-hmm.
Just being around Dad. Yeah. Those are two things I always remember him saying. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and don't never lie to your parents, your doctor, and your lawyer.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand that then, but I understood as soon as I became a father. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any words of encouragement or advice for other fathers that might be listening?
Yeah, be courageous. Be courageous being a father. That's what makes a father. You're not going to become a father overnight. It takes time. Humble yourself and be able to take advice from other men. And what happens a lot of times, men be so prideful that they don't want to listen or take advice or seek wisdom from another man. And that's what gets a lot of the fathers in trouble. And especially with a lot of young fathers, we never find our purpose. Then once we do find our purpose, hell, the kid could be damn near grown. You know what I'm saying? And if you, for myself, my purpose in life when I had you guys, that was my purpose in life with the kids, with you guys. But for my own purpose in life, I didn't pursue. So my main purpose in life were the kids. And soon the kids grown, doing fantastic things, then all of a sudden, damn, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I here for? So you have to be useful as a father. Be patient, learn patience. Get to yourself and be quiet sometimes, just so you won't show your temper around your kids, because a lot of times guys become fathers not trying to be fathers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And see, the burden is always on the woman, and the woman. So when I tell y'all, don't consider the dude, because he can get up and go away, you never see him again, but the burden's going to be on you for the rest of your life as a woman. So you have to be careful with that. But let me see. Yeah. Find your purpose and enhance the life of the mother and a child, and ease the burden. Ease the burden of other people you love. Yeah. Yeah. Because when you do nice things for people, it makes you feel better. You know, protect your family.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of balance, going on in there. As you said, like find your purpose, but also I get from what you're saying is, even though you have kids and that's your purpose, you still need to also know what your personal. You
got to have your own personal purpose in life.
Yeah. And
then a lot of times, if a young man find his purpose, for example, your brother Monster, I'm Javon. Nobody knows Monster. I always told him, you find your purpose in life, and that's what he's doing. So when he does have a child, he knows his purpose, he knows his worth. He'll be a provider and protector of his family.
Yeah.
So
yeah, instead of trying to find it after the fact. Yeah, I can see how that would be harder to
do. Having your purpose in your direction gives you confidence, and it makes you stand out and just going to be a better person. Period. And so, and then you can pass it on to your kids. It's even better,
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I would say it feels good, like even seeing you and your purpose, like afterwards, just seeing like just the different stuff that you've done or whatever. Like now that we're all grown, but it's like, oh wow, like Dad is doing this now. Dang, like Dad is. This is pretty cool. Like so yeah, that does feel good. It gives like I would say it gives me more confidence, like as like a human being and as your daughter, because like seeing you do stuff or like. Different than what you were before. It's like that's helpful for sure.
I did that. Like, dang, Dad, you driving trucks? Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. I was like, what?
Dang, Dad, you moved to the country? Yeah. Yeah. Next year, you never know. Dad, you substitute teaching and coaching in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
yeah. So when your kids continue to see you do things and grow, it's going to inspire y'all to continue to do things
it's like,
and grow.
What else can I do?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So how has mental health played a role in your life with being a father? Like, what was your relationship with mental health like?
Oh.
It can be good and bad.
It was how can I say this? Having a father who was schizophrenic, who took his own life, and just growing up with him, when you see him, when he has to go to the hospital sometimes, and growing up with that, that's what taught me to be sensitive towards people's needs. And then the way mental health is, it made me stronger to know that if I'm going through stuff, I can come out of it. And you just have to, and things get tough, and you just got to find ways of working through it. And so when you get to a point you're feeling, I don't want to say depressed, because I've never been depressed, but I have funks, You have your low moments, and you just try to find a way to get out of it. And the way you get out of anything, especially for a man, you got to find some work. You got to do something. You got to find something that you end up liking, or just when you find some work to do something for other people. That's what men should do.
Yeah.
And when you find and when you find yourself doing things for people. It'll help bring you out of a funk or being low at some point in your life.
Yeah.
So, and then getting older, being around my dad made me want to focus more on trying to help people, counsel people. You know, even with my program that I'm coming, I want to do something for the kids, the character and principle based, to help them from 8 years old on up. And then I got the fatherhood program from young fathers from teenage to 23. So stuff like that keeps you going and keeps you focused and keeps you from falling into a funk or depression.
Yeah.
You know, you got to work. It's in the Bible. It's in Kings. I forgot the prophet name, but I have to find it. But he was laying up on the tree and God spoke to him. He said, you still got more work to do.
Wow. I can't think of who it was either, but I was just like literally this week. It was something about you still basically like you still have work to do. You thought you were finished, but you still have work to do.
Yeah.
I cannot think of what it is. I think it's a similar story also with Joseph maybe as well.
Yeah. Well, it's all through the Bible. See, people look at that as if I was around some fellas, we was all talking, and I told him that I said, the brother was depressed.
Yeah.
You can read depression in that. And a lot of men don't.
Man, wow, it is amazing that you're saying this, because this week I literally went over this story.
I think it's in Kings. I'll find it. But I got it written down in one of my notebooks. But yeah, that's what I got out of it. And so when I think about, when a man gets low, that's what he has to think. You know, okay, man, let me get up and do something. Let me get my body moving. Let me get out this slump.
Yeah, and do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
I read somewhere, I think it was Jim Carrey said that his therapist told him that a state of depression is your body trying to depress from what you've been doing, or like basically like you're saying you need to like, you know, do something or whatever. Maybe you haven't been doing enough of the right things that you're supposed to be doing. So that's why you're in this, you know, funk. So typically, like you just said, how you get out of it is by doing something, like doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like there's a purpose within something. And whatever your body is, like you're in a funk, it's like saying, hey, what you're doing right now, it's not, you know, this isn't it. Do something else or whatever. So yeah.
That's right.
So would you say that you've, because of your experiences with Granddad, like would you say that you've always took your mental health serious or your mental state serious?
Yeah, because I know he was going through stuff, but it made me not want to be selfish. You know, and you know, PTSD is a big thing now, but see, they didn't have that back in the 60s and 70s. See, he should have been going to the VA, but it wasn't open like that, and a lot of black men don't go to get counseling or get a life coach. And
why do you think that is?
Pride. No matter what, every man, white or black, whatever. When you say, well, men don't open up and talk. Men don't open up and talk because we're not to be a burden to nobody. And so when you see a man off to himself and he's thinking, men always thinking you just think you want to work this problem out. And a lot of times when you start to, men just don't want to be a burden. That's why they don't go to the doctor. We can take it on. We can handle it. And until he finds someone that he can trust to talk to, or just sit down and rap, he'll open up. Yeah. And so, sometime I had a partner. He called me. He was going through some stuff, and he was kind of whining a little bit. You know, and I don't like that whining stuff. And I told him, I said, say, man, don't call me with the BS no more.
Yeah.
But what we need to do now, once you meet me down in such and such, we have a beer or something, and we can look at each other and talk.
Mm-hmm.
And so that relieved him. It relieved him a lot, because when you're on the phone just talking, he's going on and on and on.
Yeah.
But then when he met with me, we dapped up, hugged, you know, just talking. And that was a lot better for him. He thanked me for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's men just don't like being a burden to people. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just natural.
Yeah.
You see, little boys do it.
Yeah.
Because we're not in a social dynamic like women is. Women can congregate in groups. A man can sit up here. You know, white guy said, yeah, when you turn 41, you might as well just go on walk into the woods. You know, a man can be by himself for years and be okay.
Yeah.
You know.
I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you mean. Because, yeah, in families I do typically see not just like, no matter the race or the color, like, if you look at the dynamics of men and women, regardless, you typically see women grouped up, you know, and not that men aren't grouped up, but they're, I don't know, just the dynamics is just different.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really hope is that men start coming together more without feeling like they are a burden, you know, or at least like share the burden with the other men. You know, I'm imagining like a village, and you know, the women are over here, and then the men, like you said earlier, being warriors, like share the burden of what a warrior has to put up with.
Yes,
it's easier to be a father, a partner, a brother, a son, you know, whatever.
Yeah, because see, and another thing, what men do, we put each other in check real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if like it's 14 of us from college, we've been texting each other ever since the phone started texting, right? We've been doing this almost 20 years. You know, brother puts a scripture on there every morning. We all say, man, you know, I'm about to get shirts made up for us so we can meet up. But even in that group, if somebody continues to keep going on and on and on about something, not taking care of his business, men put each other in check real quick. Say, man, don't come to me with that. Handle it.
Yeah.
You got to handle it. What do you need? You need some help handling it?
Mm-hmm.
And it get done. But another man don't hate to hear another man whine and complain.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not doing nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think that's a part of being. I'm glad you said that, because in my eyes, that's a part of being a stand-up man. Like some men, and they probably, I'm just gonna get some men don't hold their other male friends accountable. They just, you know, it is what it is, and I think that's kind of where some things can, you know, go wrong. They don't just tell them like when they're wrong or something, or when they need to do better. So I think it's good to hear you say that, you know, in groups of men, real men, you know, warriors are gonna hold their brother accountable, and keep it put it in check. Yeah. Okay, so now getting towards the end of the episode. So your song of the day was what?
Oh, Someone to Love.
Someone to Love by Foreplay?
Yeah, by Foreplay.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Someone to love, someone to love. Everybody's got to have someone to love.
Okay.
That's gonna be on that forever.
Okay, so what is your favorite quote?
Oh, what's been my favorite quote now? Who are you without your problems? Oh
yeah, I remember you. Told me that.
Yeah,
that's a really good one.
Heard of it's Doctor. I forget his name. Anyway, you know, who are you without your problems? Who are you without your group? Who are you without your issues?
Mm-hmm.
And so I look at that. That's why I don't attach myself to social construct of groups,
Mm-hmm.
because that's not. A lot of times people attach themselves to that problem, make that your problem, and that's not who you are.
Yeah.
Then 5 and 6 years down the line, that group you're involved with was a learning experience, but you just wasted 5 or 6 years of your time being angry at something that you don't know what you're angry about.
Yeah.
What is your own opinion?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. And speaking of, I was gonna say my song was Green Eyes by Erykah Badu, but since you said that quote, I'm gonna switch it to Bag Lady by Erykah Badu, because
Yeah.
it's like, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back,
Yeah.
dragging all them bags like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, who are you without all that baggage?
Exactly.
That
Exactly.
people are just so worried about holding on to whatever the case, whatever it is. They have to have a problem, and if they're not focused on a problem or a complaint, then it's like they have no identity.
Not
So.
we see quotes. You and I, we see stuff. But after Jordan Peterson said it. But after he said that, I said, "Damn, I wrote that down." I said, "That's the quote of all quotes to me."
Yeah.
Who are you? Because I always write down little quotes when I see something. I write it down, make sure I have it in my journal or something. But just that right there is just, I don't know if I need any more quotes.
Yeah.
Who are you without your problems?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. My quote, I put it on the Day Is One page on Instagram, and it is, live in your solitude and take full advantage of the time you get to spend alone. Alone isn't lonely, it's a chance to heighten your personal frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what my
It's
message was
It's a recharge.
today. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because
See, check this out. Like what you said, being alone,
mhm.
even though you said you was coming, I said, man, me and my baby gonna have some alone time.
Yeah.
And it's where I was thinking that, yeah, you come down here to the country, and the first thing you do, you come up here and come in here in the office and set up, and I'm thinking, like, man, she ain't gonna take my damn office. I'm gonna have this whole thing filled with pictures, so you ain't gonna put nothing up in here, partner. But it's good to come back, because I want this place to be a place of peace for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I want this to be your corner. You go out
Yeah.
there and for them 3 minutes for that round, and you fighting. You probably take a couple of punches, you need to get cut, and you gotta come back to this corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm your corner man. I'm here to cut the eye. Hey man, you need to start throwing more rights.
Yeah.
While you're not ducking them damn punches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I want this to be your corner.
I like that metaphor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, old Pop's corner.
Yeah, Pop. About to get a sign made. That's it. Pop's corner. Pop's bar. Pop's kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, baby. Pop's corner.
Yes. Okay, so what's your favorite thing about me?
This is so funny to be doing the interview.
Mm-hmm.
I bought this card for you 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So this is my journal, right? I open it up. This is you right here.
What?
Yeah.
Special is the word that best describes you. Wow. What?
Ain't no money in the partner. I
yeah.
bought the card 2 years ago, man.
Wow.
You gonna read it?
Oh, sure. I'll let the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
Special is a word that is used to describe something one of a kind, like a hug or a sunset, or a person who spreads love with a smile or kind gesture. Special describes people who act from the heart and keep in mind the hearts of others. Special applies to something that is admired and precious and that can never be replaced. Special is the word that best describes you.
That's it, baby.
Terry Fernandez. Yeah. Pops, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
said, I opened this up so I can. And I said, dang, wow, there go the card.
Man,
And
yeah.
I said, what? Come on, man. Come on. Perfect.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
special. That's special.
Yeah,
Mhm,
you're
mhm.
special.
Well, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I guess my favorite thing about you, I like how honest you are, and then I'm always learning something from you. Like our conversations, just whatever it is, it's like You always make me see something like beyond
Especially Friday
my
night.
thoughts. Yeah.
We stay up to what, 3 o'clock in the morning talking,
Yes.
crying, hugging, talking, crying, hugging, drinking, laughing. Yeah, I enjoyed that,
Yes.
baby. I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
so I like to
Mhm.
like when I put like a thought out or like a fact or something, like you take my mind beyond what the fact is. It's just like, okay, but here's a like different perspective, and I'm just like, I just be like mind blown sometimes about that.
Yeah,
So,
you going through these courses and you sending me stuff. I said, man, look, I said, I know you sending me this stuff, but it's a little deep for me right now. Don't you don't get too deep to where we can't conversate. Yeah, but and I like you sharing your stuff that you learn.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's good reading.
So this part, this is gonna be my first time doing this on a podcast. It's a little game called This or That. I didn't send this to you because it's just supposed to be
Ain't
right
that
on
some
the spot.
shit?
Yeah. So you're gonna pick one thing over the other, and it's supposed to be kind of like you quick paste or whatever. But I just thought of some
I'm trying my
stuff
best
that I
not
like
to be
about
ignorant,
you.
baby. You know.
Yeah, I know, but no, this is like
This
fun
okay?
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so this or that. First one, Guiness or Lakewood?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, dear.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be a hard
Ooh,
one.
that's a ooh. Guinness will always be my favorite, but if it's that Lakewood.
Yeah.
God, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lakewood.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Guinness. Ooh,
Okay, Italian food or soul food?
Italian.
I knew you were gonna say Italian. Smoked or grilled?
God, dog. I'm into grilling now.
Okay.
I'm grilling today.
Okay. Wine or beer?
Wine.
I thought you were gonna say beer.
No, it's
Okay.
all, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scotch or bourbon?
Scotch.
I knew you were gonna say Scotch. And lastly, Full Metal Jacket or Top Gun?
Oh, Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that one too. I just couldn't think of another war movie that I knew that you had.
Apocalypse Now.
seen. Oh, and I saw that. I was gonna ask Full Metal Jacket or Apocalypse Now, but I was like, I don't even know if you've seen that though.
Apocalypse Now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah. Okay, so out of Full Metal Jacket or Apocalypse Now, which one?
See, I set myself up that one. I like Full Metal Jacket because the drill instructor was a real Marine drill instructor, and that's what we actually did.
Yeah.
They just couldn't put their hands on us. They stopped that right before I went in. And the Full Metal Jacket, the guy committed suicide. It'd be Marines trying to commit suicide in boot camp. But Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the last question. We're gonna do one more mental health check before we get out of here. On a scale from 1 to 10, how are you?
Shit, 10 times 10.
Okay, good.
Super
good,
fantastic.
Good. I always
Great,
love
baby.
when the feelings go up. So yeah, and I'm at a 10 now too. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Pop.
You want to go
Thanks.
find some Lakewood?
Ooh, sure. All right, Pop. Thanks for coming on my show.
Thank you, babe, for having me.
You're welcome.
Love
Happy
you so
Father's
much.
Day.
Thank you.
And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And yeah, win the day because the day is already won. Peace, love, and hair grease.
I'm winning the day. Yeah, I'm winning the day. I'm winning the day. I'm winning the day. Yeah, I'm winning the day. I'm winning the day. I'm winning the day. I'm winning the day. I'm winning the day.